My name is Jackson, aka the Big Unit. Some of you know me as the guitar repair guy. Some of you know me as the lead singer, guitarist, and songwriter for the heavy metal band Shatterbone. Some of you know me as an electrical educator. Some of you know me as the guy with the crazy guitar collection. Some of you know me as a die-hard Raiders fan. For years I have been playing, collecting, and working on guitars and spending all my free time doing stuff with guitars. But now I'm building guitars. Okay, well, hello everybody, Big Unit here. Announcing my 2023 Ggbo. First thing I want to announce, my shirt. When I put in I signed up literally like 10 minutes after Ben announced it. And last year when you signed up, they just had your t-shirt in with the package deal, and there was no t-shirt this time. So I asked Mrs. Unit to make me my Ggbo t-shirt, and then they announced they were selling them anyway. But if I remember correctly, I had to pester Ben last year to get me one that would actually fit me, and I really didn't want to pester Ben again this year to make me one my size, so mine doesn't look exactly like everybody else's, but it still looks pretty much like everybody else's. The only difference was she had to use a shiny metallic purple for the scratch build, which I don't hate at all. I think it looks cool. But anyway,
I like it.
On to my Ggbo build. So first off, introduce somebody here. This is my big brother, my older brother, Ron. Not exactly big, but yeah, older. Okay. I tell you what, when I was a kid, he's the one who got me started playing guitar. And I remember having this really crappy classical acoustic guitar. He taught me how to play Rock You Like a Hurricane from Scorpions on it. It's the first song I ever learned how to play.
Had like 1-inch action.
Right. So, yeah. And we've both been big guitar players, musicians for decades. So I started getting into this, and he really liked my first build, and he's been following my second build, and he's like, I want you to build me a guitar. It's okay. So I decided for this year's Ggbo entry, I am building a guitar for my brother. So, woohoo!
Hey Jackson, why don't you tell everybody what your brother's name is?
Oh, his name is Ron.
It is.
There you go.
Yes. So, years and years ago, when he was first starting to play, he ended up with a Harmony V, right?
Yep.
And loved that guitar, but of course, like most of us with our first guitars, we don't really know how to work on them, how to take care of them, things like that. Over time, they break down, and it's like, I'm gonna get a different one, and yeah.
I'm the ultimate guy of getting different ones.
Yes.
I've had about 102 years.
So he wants a V. He wants a V similar to a Gibson V, but he wants it built by me. So I got my Crimson templates. So it's a V. It's not the 80s V that's
It's like a 69.
goofy looking. Yeah, it's more of the 60s, late 60s, early 70s V era. So that's what we're gonna go with. I'm not sure what we're doing with the headstock yet. I think we're gonna kind of try and incorporate the headstock design that I did on my Les Paul build. Maybe do a hybrid of that and the V headstock. We'll see where we go with that. We're putting a Floyd Rose tremolo on it. Okay, so we got a Scheller double locking Floyd Rose tremolo that we're going to be putting in it. Grovers for the tuning pegs, all black hardware. Seymour Duncan distortion pickups, black pickup rings. he wants to do a Strat style jack on the inside of the V-wing.
The top.
So like when the strap's on and you loop your cord through your strap and plug in, it's a smooth transition. So that could take a little bit of work to get that figured out, but I'm gonna figure it out. So the body, we're doing mahogany. The neck, we're doing mahogany. I'm gonna use the other half of the fretboard that I used on my Les Paul build. Okay, so still got that nice figure to the ebony there. It's not jet black ebony. 3-ply pickguard. Okay, so it's a white, black, white. I don't know if you can see it from there in the plastic here, but it's a 3-ply pickguard, white, black, white. And the finish, I got Oxford paints. Brad Angove talks about Oxford paints all the time. And he seems to have really good luck with them and stuff like that, the spray cans that he gets and stuff. So I got the Oxford antique white. So it's not Snow White, right? It's like the 70s white. It's not yellow. It's kind of like smoked in the bar for several years white. Okay, that's the kind of white finish we're gonna put on it. So it'll have white with a black, white, black pickguard on it. And yeah, so I will be starting off on this it's probably going to be a couple weeks yet, because unfortunately my work schedule just completely went ballistic after I got back from vacation. So it'll be as I can get at it, but I'm going to be going hard at it, because obviously I don't want to paint in the house, and it's going to be hard to paint in the garage when it starts getting cold. So we're going to have to get there before long. All right, so I guess that's it for today.
Woohoo!
And
Flying V's.
yeah, and yeah, stay tuned. This will be a fun one. Thank you so much for tuning in for another episode of My Madness. Click like, subscribe, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.